In today's conversation, I want to talk about Touch Bistro. Every now and then you hear Touch Bistro there, Touch Bistro here, people talk about it, and the question is it really worth it? So in today's conversation, I will do a full review. I'll go through the whole thing, the ins and outs, so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into before even committing. Okay, so here is the overview rather, that I want you to focus on. So when you think about Touch Bistro, I want you to think about the restaurant niche. So Touch Bistro is really an all-in-one POS and restaurant management system designed to make your restaurant run easier. So the software app runs on Apple iPads and provides restaurateurs with a wide range of features to increase sales, deliver a great guest experience, and be more efficient. So when you think about ease of use, fantastic. Value, fantastic. Support, not really there. I mean, they could do better. I mean, Touch Bistro, if you're listening to me, you want to do better because you're not really being efficient in the customer service department. Okay, in terms of functionality, fantastic. So what I want to see here is that Touch Bistro is one of the big players in the industry, in the POS industry, especially for restaurants. Okay, if you are running, let's say, a small business, it's easy to forget about the importance of a point of sale system. With so many operational worries, you have to take care of this, take care of that. You gotta provide. You gotta find ways to generate revenue. You have to find ways to actually take care of marketing. You have to run the business itself. It can be complicated. So people kind of forget the importance of having a POS, especially in the restaurant industry. And what we love about Touch Bistro is that they actually make everything a lot easier for you. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here, to have this kind of conversations with you today. And so one thing I want to say here is that I want you to remember the fact that Touch Bistro is an all-in-one POS and restaurant management system. Okay, all-in-one. So it's not just a POS, but you also have a restaurant management system that comes with it. So there is a constellation of capabilities that come with the POS. Okay, and the whole thing here is that it's all-in-one. So they're not going to like once you get Touch Bistro, you're not going to have to buy something else, like buy this, buy that. No. And with a focus on both restaurant operations and customer engagement, this restaurant management system has plenty of features you would want to expect from a modern all-in-one POS. I want to quickly talk to you about the pros and cons because, Touch Bistro is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, they have a lot of stuff that they could improve. And but I want to first talk about the positive stuff because we all positive on this channel. So the pros. It is subscription based, so there are no lengthy contracts. So they're not going to bother you with a 1-year contract or 2-year contract or 3-year contract. No, if you want to get out of there, if you don't like the service for whatever reasons, you are free to go. Not a problem. They're not going to actually they're not going to make things complicated for you. So it is intuitive. You have an all-in-one iPad POS. And they actually take care of a table side ordering, not a problem. You have detailed data reporting. In terms of data reporting, we love the granularity. We love the details. We love the analytics. We love the fact that Touch Bistro really makes it a lot easier for you to understand really your operation. And you have excellent staff and inventory management systems that are embedded. Fantastic. We love the fact that they have 24/7 customer support. As I said before, they have 24/7 customer support, but there have been lapses in the last few years. Now, gradually, Touch Bistro is sort of fixing that state of things. But there were problems, especially during the COVID era, and so it is what it is. And so overall, I want you to really think about the fact that Touch Bistro is intuitive, it is easy to use. It's an all-in-one contract, all-in-one. No lengthy contract. It's an all-in-one, and so that's just fantastic. What about the cons? You cannot process credit card transactions offline. So if you are going to an activity, you're going somewhere where you know that you might have like some signal issues, some internet issues, be very careful if you have Touch Bistro. Now, in terms of integrations, Touch Bistro is somewhat limited. They were working on that too, but their integrations are not as diverse, as wide as some of the competitors in this industry. And so in terms of installation, that's the big problem. Touch Bistro is easy to use, but it takes time to set up. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks. If you're lucky, they'll get it done in 10 days. But otherwise, I want you to plan like 21 days for them to set things up for you. So once it's set up though, it's a lot easier. But to set it up, either the company does it for you, or you have to have a third party do it for you. So it's not really that easy. I want to talk about the pricing, and I want you to look on the screen. I'm going to show you two screenshots. Here is the first screenshot. Here is the second screenshot. So when we talk about pricing, what we love about TouchBistro is that things are pretty transparent. We love that a lot. See, if you are a POS provider and you are not trying to really confuse the hell out of customers or prospects, we love that a lot. And TouchBistro does a great job at making things very clear for you. TouchBistro gives you the ability to customize your POS based on your specific requirements and the number of point of sale terminals that you need, which we really like because many venues are unique. Okay, maybe you're running a restaurant operation and you're running, let's say, a restaurant operation in different geographies, in different cities, in different states. So that ability to customize things is really great. Now, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm having a conversation with you about TouchBistro. So here is an in-depth TouchBistro review, so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into before signing up for this provider with this provider. Okay, and in terms of the cost, you have to think about the POS itself. So the POS, the tool itself, starts at around $70 to $75 to sometimes $100 a month. Online ordering will start around $50 to $60 a month. For reservations, it starts around $229 to $250 a month. For gift cards, you are speaking about $25 a month or to $50 a month. For loyalty, it starts around $99 a month. And self-serve kiosk, you are looking at $69 to $75 a month. And you have digital menu boards, it starts around $20 a month. So, and just remember, hardware and additional fees may apply. So the bottom line here is that you have a very, I would say, a very granular price level. You have to choose what really works for you. Now, TouchBistro really gives you different capabilities, as I said before, but you have to pay for it. So you can see right off the bat that TouchBistro is not the most affordable in the industry. They're not the cheapest. Let me just break it down for you. I'm not going to hide things from you. Don't really. So if you are a startup, you might like TouchBistro if you have some cash. You got to have something, because you can see that they have a lot of capabilities, but they do charge, and they're not really cheap. But you know what? They're good though. They're really good. Okay. So each software license is equal to one register. So there are no contractual obligations. These packages are billed annually. So the bigger the software and hardware bundles, the more money it will cost up front. What about the features I really want to pay attention to? So if you are considering right now TouchBistro, I want you to really think about a catalog of wonderful features, okay? And so the primary factor that differentiates software for a restaurant management is the quality of features included with the platform, okay? And so let's take a look at some of the key features that make this iPad POS a unique solution for restaurants. So I want to first start with tableside ordering. Fantastic. Because this provides staff members with the ability to input orders directly from the side of the customer's table. So this can increase, if you really think about it, the speed of service and prevent custom mistake. Fantastic. You have complete menu management, so you can quickly build menus, send orders to the kitchen to make on-the-fly changes to ticket to ensure customers get what they ordered. You can set up tabs and split orders effortlessly through the platform. You also have inventory management, so you are able to keep track of items and prevent menu shortages. So this helps avoid disappointment from running out of a product. How it is, can be very complicated. You have staff management and scheduling, so you can manage employees' hours as well as track, let's say overtime, for example. You can track also staff performance, and you can also think about human resources. You have app integrations. Now, integrations partners like Chase, WorldPay, 7Shifts, Zero, and QuickBooks expand your payment and management options. Now, here is a department where we believe that TouchBistro can do better. Right now, they're kicking ass, but not kicking ass a lot. Okay, we want to see them kick more ass in this department. You have a full reporting system, so this allows you to access your sales data and employee information remotely. So this is really an excellent way to keep your finger on your business's pulse. And you have floor plan and table management. You have kitchen display system. So this streamlines communication between between staff and actually make sure that you are fostering order accuracy and increasing efficiency. This is just fantastic. You have self-service kiosk. You have digital menu board. You have customer-facing display. You have online ordering. You have reservation. You have loyalty. You have gift cards. You have contactless dining, and you have 24/7 365 support. So overall, you have a multitude of features that are really great, that really make Touch Bistro an excellent POS for the restaurant industry. I want to give you a little bit of info about the extras. So let's talk about the deployment tab. So if you are thinking about Touch Bistro, you got to really pay attention to the deployment tab here. Okay, so almost all tablets-based POS solution are cloud-based, meaning they run off the cloud via your internet connection. So Touch Bistro is unique in that it is a hybrid. While it uses the cloud, it does not fundamentally run off the cloud or an internet connection, thus making it more stable. For this reason, Touch Bistro does not have an offline mode, quite simply because it doesn't need one. So all features are designed to work seamlessly without an internet connection. Now, the thing here is that sometimes based on our experience, and we have business clients who have told us, this is what Touch Bistro is telling you. But if you go to serve, there have been instances, and not just the one or two instances, there have been many instances where the internet connection wasn't there, and Touch Bistro actually the tool had a problem. So the customers, the users, thought it was based on internet usage, but Touch Bistro is telling you no, it has nothing to do with internet usage. So long story short, there is a question mark, on that topic. So I want to give you, when we talk about industry served, by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Touch Bistro. I'm explaining to you the ins and outs so you have a clear idea about the ins and outs, the pros and cons of this tool before you commit. So one thing you need to understand here is that when we talk about industries served, when you think about Touch Bistro, I want you to think about two things: restaurants and hospitality industry. While it's mainly suited for restaurants, the additional platform categories allow you to use it for quick service, fast casual, bars, clubs, food trucks, cafes, and breweries. As you can see, this is not a suitable POS system for retailers or e-commerce businesses. So you're not going to like it. In terms of ease of use, fantastic. We tried it out. It's just great. As I said before, it does take time to set up, but once you set it up, you are going to kick ass like crazy. Your revenue will go up. You'll be able to manage a lot of things better. You'll be able to have a great access to your operation. In terms of hardware, well, Touch Bistro is an app that runs on an Apple iPad, and works as a mobile point of sale. So that is the hardware platform of choice for many modern business owners. Okay, so MPOS, mobile point of sale. Let's talk about the value added. So when we talk about the value added, I really want to pay a quick attention to integrations. Now, here is a department where Touch Bistro can do better. So we think when it comes to Touch Bistro, they have two sort of areas of improvement. You have customer service and you have integrations, and also in terms of the setup, the initial setup. So while Touch Bistro doesn't offer as many of the same integrations as some competitors, it does have what you need to build a fully functioning restaurant management system. So if you're listening to me right now and you care about integrations, make sure that while talking to sales at Touch Bistro, you mention that, because they're not really strong in that department. Okay, and so you also have the customer service. So for accounting purposes, you can connect with Margin Edge or Shogo to integrate with QuickBooks, Xero, and Sage. On top of this, you can integrate with 7 Shifts restaurant scheduling software and push operations for staff scheduling and payroll. So there are several popular integration partners for inventory management to choose from. You can also use online ordering aggregators to connect with leading delivery platforms. So, or you have the option for TouchBistro's online ordering if you have your own delivery driver. So this is a flexibility I love, well, that our team loves when it comes to TouchBistro. And in terms of payment processing, you for merchant services, they currently have direct integration with the following payment solutions. So you have TouchBistro Payments, their own brand. So they have a TSYS, WorldPay, Moneris, and Square. And in terms of customer service, well, as I said before, they do offer 24/7, 365 customer support, but this is actually, I would say an area where they could do better. I'm not saying their customer service is really bad. No, I'm saying that it could be improved. Okay, especially in the last 2 to 3 or even 4 years with COVID-19 and the sort of disruptive nature of operations we have seen in certain industries, and we also see that Touch Bistro was actually lacking a little bit in that department. But overall, this is a great tool. One thing I want to say here is that if you go online, they have a lot of positive reviews on sites such as the Better Business Bureau, on sites such as they also have some reviews on on Trustpilot. Yeah. But the thing is that the customer service thing that I'm talking about, we got it from firsthand our own business clients. We also got it from some other individuals who are relying on Touch Bistro for the last. We have been relying on Touch Bistro for their restaurant management operations for the last 5 years. So here is our verdict. So when you think about Touch Bistro, I mean, for us, as you probably can tell, Touch Bistro is by and large, in our view, one of the most popular POS systems for restaurants on the market. So while we love it, we love it. So would we recommend Touch Bistro? Yes, hell yeah, we will recommend it. The only thing is, you have to think about those three things I mentioned. Number one, the setup. It takes time. 2 to 3 weeks. So you got to be patient. If you are patient, then it's fine. Number two, integrations. So if you are, let's say, a restaurant operation or a budding or an existing restaurant operation, you need a lot of integrations. Make sure you speak to sales when you have conversations with sales. Make sure that you point out to the Touch Bistro sales rep that, hey, listen, I would like to have some integrations, whatever. So you know that the issue is put on the table. Third thing is customer service. So make sure you also talk about you got to really find a way to answer all questions that you may have. Okay, and of course you got to have the budget. Touch Bistro is not cheap. I mean, with all the constellation of features, with all the constellation of tools, capabilities, this is not a cheap software tool. But so you got to really make a determination. Do you want quality? If you want quality, Touch Bistro is one of the most popular tools for restaurants and let's say the larger hospitality industry. So if you are thinking about just investing into this tool and committing, this is fine. Now, with a subscription-based payment model built annually, it's very cost-effective compared to other top POS solutions, especially if you go with a hardware and software bundle. Okay, the more terminals you require, the steeper the upfront cost. However, the overall cost is still going to be less expensive than purchasing the traditional terminal-based point of sale, where you have to buy software licenses and a lot of sizable, bulky equipment. But again, there is some kind of investment upfront. Okay, so if you decide to work with Touch Bistro, you will benefit from a feature-rich iPad-based restaurant management system with ongoing software updates included and 24/7 support. So this is what it is. So this is great for us, and so we would recommend this for both new and seasoned business customers. Okay, business owners. So here you have it. Just a very nice tool. It's a great option for restaurants. It's a great option for hospitality industry players. Fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just quickly talking to you about Touch Bistro. So I really give you the overview, the pros and cons, the pricing, the features, the extras, the value added, the verdict. So thank you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.